Priolo takes a penalty here, illegal cross check. On the power play, nice bounce off the wall. Ian McKay got to get a shorthanded goal. So both goalies playing good. Matty Vince looking good. Nick Rose looking good. Getting down to the end of the first quarter. Buffalo's going to take a penalty. Buffalo's on the power play, and Toronto takes another penalty. On the power play, Dane Smith over to Cloutier, Cloutier to Byrne over to Fraser, and Fraser just buries it. And then we get another penalty, slashing. This is a beautiful save by Rose. You see the same setup as the last goal. Quick stick over. This time Rose gets over, makes a save. So Buffalo's on the power play again. Nice shot here. Beautiful reset. Cloutier work the ball around again. This time Byrne gets it up top and just rips a high outside shot and beats him. So we've got 3 goals, a shorthanded goal, and 2 power play goals. No 5-on-5 goals yet for Buffalo, and no goals for Toronto. Less than a minute later, Dan Craig changes that. Then 30 seconds later, Brandon Robinson with what a beautiful little feather over the top, and it's 4-1 Buffalo. Then Justin Martin, less than 30 seconds later on the transition, goes flying out. Beautiful pass from Hostrauser, and he's able to get it past Vince. So Priolo's going to stay down on the floor on the offensive end. Pass it up. Buchanan steps down, takes a shot, and Priolo's just there to get the rebound. And beautiful soft hands for such a big man, and the captain scores, making it 5-2. So Toronto's down on offense. Nice swim move. Matthews feeds it over to Littner. Littner thinks he scores. The other ref says no, through the crease. So I don't know if he was talking about Littner through the crease, but either way, it doesn't matter. When you watch the replay after this, you'll see Mark Matthews scores, but here comes Buffalo. And instead of the goal, Toronto, Nanticoke gets it in the middle, and Tahoka Nanticoke just buries that one. Such a defeating play. You see Matthews in the crease there, still more than likely in the crease. They don't really show it, but he has to touch the ground outside. Instead, Cloutier, beautiful backhand pass, and look at this finish. Nanticoke just buries it. It's a little bounce shot that you can hardly see it go so fast. So it's now 6-2 Buffalo. Toronto up on the offensive side. Vince doing Vince things, gets the first one, gets the second one, but he cannot get the third one, and a beautiful goal from Dan Littner makes it 6-3. So right off the face-off, he comes over. Priolo wants the over and back call. He says he steps over. Desnews doesn't appreciate it, stands up. They kind of start pushing each other a little bit. So Priolo stays up on offense, and you see he gets a couple shots in the back. He's like, come on, guys. Goes out, sets a little pick, and Priolo gets the feed from Buchanan. Has a couple of words to say to Desnew, but another beautiful quick goal. He has 2 goals in the season, and we've seen them both here in the last couple of minutes. So it's now 7-3 Buffalo. So you see Fraser Buchanan working the 2-man game. Buchanan takes a shot. Fraser gets the rebound. Back up to Buchanan. Buchanan says, let's slow this down, work it around, guys. So Fraser sneaks up into the high slot, kind of gets left alone. By the time the defense comes out, he rips the shot off. Nice quick shot, nice fast release, and Fraser heating up. It's now 8-3 Buffalo. So Toronto gets possession. Toronto calls the timeout. About 24 seconds left. Start it. As soon as they get like 7 seconds, they start working their offense. They come in and a beautiful feed, and he's all alone, and Dan Craig buries. So it's 8-4 going into halftime. So then we start the second half, and welcome to the Toronto Rock Show. Mazuka is going to score off the opening faceoff. Just battles his way through, gets it, and throws a couple fakes and beats Vince. Slade gets it, comes up in transition, gets it over to Jalen Rogers. Rogers hits Matthews, and he just buries it past Vince, hits it short side. So Dane Smith, pretty good hit here. I don't know, they ended up calling a illegal body check. I didn't think it looked that bad, but on the delayed penalty, they got the extra attacker, missed the net, get the rebound off the end board. So beautiful shot, and Vince with a big save. So on the power play for Toronto, Buffalo almost gets a shorthanded goal. They've already gotten one. Rebound pickup, and now they're going to come down and show what they can do on offense. And great ball movement here. You're going to see Small has it on the far side up top to Matthews. Matthews all the way down to Bushi, and Bushi is starting to light up. It's now 8-7, just like that. Toronto's back in it. Clark gets an unsportsmanlike. I don't know if he says something or what happens there, but he ends up getting an unsportsmanlike penalty. The ref down below calls it. Toronto not able to score on the power play. Vince makes that save. Here's a unforced error. They turn it over, but Vince comes up, makes a save. So same power play. Steve Priolo, nice knockdown. He's got a couple goals and he's able to knock that one down. And you see Toronto's not able to settle it. Shot clock's winding down. They end up basically just Schreiber leaves it in the corner. They're going to kill off a lot of the shot clock. And then Great Dane sets a pick, ends up getting the ball back, and buries it. Short-handed goal, that's 2 for Buffalo. He gives them a 2-goal lead again. And this is a beautiful, Justin Martin gets beat, but a beautiful back check on Ian McKay, knocks the ball back down. So here, Rose makes a nice save, throws it out. Smart play here by Weir. He just decides, nope, I'm going to hold on to it. We're going to give it to the offense. So Nick Rose is going to get an assist, so is Weir. But a beautiful goal there by Dan Littner. Matt Vince just decides he's going to take him out, not even worry about what happens to the ball. He's just going to tell him, hey, this is my crease. Littner, beautiful job. Acts like he's stepping in, drives down low, beautiful speed chain. Then about 20 seconds later, Toronto's back on the board. A beautiful pass from Schreiber to Bushi behind the net. Bushi with a gorgeous dunk. So Kluche's convinced his toes aren't in the crease. He goes over. He's telling them throw the flag, throw the flag, throw the flag. They do, and it doesn't matter. Toronto on offense. Schreiber's going to give it to Dan Craig. Craig beats his man, gets by Spanger, gets in, shoots it, misses the net. Bushi picks it up off the end boards though, gets it out to Corey Small, and Corey Small with his hot stick buries it past Vince. Toronto has their first lead of the game, 10-9. So Toronto's going to take 2 penalties. They get one right there, 2-minute, and on the delayed penalty while the Buffalo has their goalie pulled, trying to set some offense up, they're going to take a 5-minute major penalty. Yeah, cross-check to the face. Bazooka lays Fraser out, but it's Hostwire on the first holding, and then a 5-minute, which is easily confirmed. So Buffalo didn't do terrible on the power play. They end up getting 1 goal at the end, but they hit the post. Rose makes a couple saves. It definitely wasn't the best performance. Even with that, boom, Rosie comes up huge. But they get the reset. They did keep the ball in the offensive zone for the most part. So overall, decent job on the power play by Nick Rose. Buffalo had a lot of opportunities, stifle most of them. Big dive there, Rose to the side, and there's really not much he can do on this one though. Beautiful rebound comes right to him, and he has the whole net to shoot at. See, he catches the defenseman Weir looking down at the ball. Only takes a second, and we're all tied up at 10. So a little bit of unsettled play. They're going back and forth, and then Fraser with this one, just wow. Never looks at the goalie, just a gorgeous swim move over the top of the defender and knows where the net is. That's just from years of playing. A gorgeous goal. This is so nice. So smooth. Spins, swim. Soon as that hand's on the stick, he's throwing it right. Wow. And Buffalo's offense just continues to stay on fire. Great ball movement here. Goes from Byrne up top down to Dane Smith and over to Robinson. Lightning fast. Not much you can expect Rose to do. So Buffalo goes on a 7-goal run. Basically the entire fourth quarter is scoreless. Toronto doesn't get back on the board till a minute 45, so they go almost a complete quarter without scoring a goal. Beautiful goal from Nanakoke. Fraser passes it over. Nice little twister finish. Rose can't get over in time with a little over 5 minutes to play. Not looking good for Toronto. They couldn't crack Vince, and then Fraser comes down, just steps, fires, beats Rose. So now with the Fraser goal, 14-10. I mean, when you look at it and you think 30 goals, you wouldn't think the goalies were playing that good, but as you see there, Rose made a big save. Matty Vince made a ton of big saves. This one, and then Priolo gets it up to McKay, and here's their first empty net goal. 4 minutes to go, they pulled it because they were down by 4 goals, so it's now 15-0. Matthews takes a shot. Vince coming up huge again. So Buffalo, you're going to watch, they kind of struggle on the clear here. Little errant pass, gets picked up by Toronto. Toronto comes down. Not able to hit the net, so they miss there. Don't get a reset of the shot clock. They're going to take another one here. And same thing, they miss high. No reset, and Buffalo picks it up. Goalie's still out. He's sprinting back. They ended up going with the other goalie. They figured maybe he's a little faster. Didn't quite work out. And Halichuk couldn't make it. Dane Smith scores a goal. You think that's the end of the game. And if you had left, you would have been sadly mistaken because it's about to get pretty exciting. So you're going to see Schreiber comes down, gives it to Bushi. Bushi in the middle. Beautiful behind the back finish. Bushi, you're thinking a little too late, but they bring it to within 5 goals. And then they're about to score a few more. Really makes you wonder with that empty net if it was necessary for the players, if they would have been able to go on this run if Buffalo didn't have the lead. But beautiful job and a great job by Toronto, making the game exciting still, especially for all the fans getting the work, and Schreiber back in. Bushi, and I think that with him just coming back, Schreiber just coming back, they got to like what they see here. Him and Bushi working together well. And here you're going to see another beautiful feed from Schreiber. Nice little around the world behind the back, and Bushi with the twister finish. Wow, this goal was gorgeous. These guys together. A lot of good things for Toronto from this game. So next face off, you're going to see Buffalo had possession. They lose it. Cree gives it to Schreiber. Schreiber just steps in and rips it, and Tom Schreiber's on the board. Such a close game at moments. Game now obviously seems without a reach, but good job. Toronto gets the ball, and Schreiber's going to just step in and rip another one, and Tom Schreiber gets out with 2 goals. So Schreiber, 2 goals, 4 assists. A lot of great things seeing him come back. You can only expect him to get better the more he. But with a game with 30 goals, you wouldn't think that goalies make that big of a difference, but really goalies are the difference. So you look at 55 shots on goal and 52 shots on goal. And when you look at the difference in the score, it's a 2-goal game. 3 extra saves is what Matt Vince had to make, and that was enough. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching.